In this video, we're going to do another Start Your Engines event for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're doing another Start Your Engines event. And unfortunately, by the time you see this video, the Start Your Engines event finished on the 17th. So, yeah, that's all good. You guys can, you know, just watch what I do. I've got another, I think it's 2 more that I have to do. So I've got, there we go, 10, another 2 more to do, and that should be it. Now, I have another load. I'm being very picky with my loads right now because I'm only selecting the ones that are roughly about 200 kilometers, and the reason is because that way you can just get in and get them done, so it makes it easy. Now, last one we went from Bologna to Milano. Milano didn't have any drops going anywhere, so I went over to Verona. And Verona had one going down to Parma. So we haven't been to Parma at all. So I thought, whoa, that's great. Great opportunity. Great opportunity to go down and visit there. Why not? So, let's get on the road. And let's see. Let's do that delivery, shall we? Jump in the truck. There we go. I'll put that on there. Tug test. Need to do tug test. Yes, I fixed up my camera, guys, so you can now see my shifting and controls and stuff like that. See? Hello! Right, so that's the tug test. All good, we're hooked up. And away we go. Let's see if we can get it out of here nicely. Not a problem. There we go, that's easy. I thought there was actually something closer than that to it, but there's not. Now, here we go around. I got a coffee. I got a coffee this time. So last video that you saw, it would have been on Saturday, I believe. If you didn't, if you missed any of the videos, guys, from this series, then in the description there is a link to the playlist, so you can click on that and check it out. If you want to know how to actually do this event, or how you could have done this event, because it's over by the time you see this one, then click on video number 1 and you'll be able to see exactly how you can do the event. Now, most of the events for Euro Trucks are very much the same. I'm going to go straight here so we can discover that area. So if you've never done one and you need to know how to do one, then check out the first video and you'll get a good idea on what you need to do. We're going through that. Oh no, that was red. It went red. Bugger. Senior, you're such a hoon. I know, it's terrible. And let's, what else? What else did I want to talk to you guys about? So very, very, very close to getting the event here. I've got my space over there. I was showing Mr. Senior before the before this video. Just over there, right next to the Viking, I have a space there for the bobblehead, and he will sit there and look cool. It's you know what? He looks like the Stig, so I'm calling him the Black Stig. Because if you remember back in the very start of the original Top Gear, when the Stig first came out, he had black outfit. So he had the black helmet, the black racing outfit, and then they killed him. They drove him off a was it an aircraft carrier in a Volvo or something. So they killed him off. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, they've brought him back, the white Stig. And I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but anyway, you'll never tell, would you? They got, I remember seeing one time they had a whole heap of the Formula 1 drivers, and they're going, I am the Stig. Mate, are you going to go, or are you going to sit there and play with yourself? So you don't know, you couldn't know who was the actual real Stig because they were all wearing a t-shirt saying I'm the Stig. Which was funny. That is, where does that road go to? All roads lead to Rome, apparently. So I'm told. Oh, it goes underneath the highway. Wow. There we go. Dropping in third because I stuffed up the gearing. There we go. I was too busy talking and not watching what I was doing. And dropped the gear, so... Oh, well, these things happen. Get it on cruise and I'll be happy. And 80 kilometers per hour. And it should be good. Now, I'm very excited for the next event, which is American Truck Simulator. I can't wait for that. Rumor has it, I don't know for sure if this is it, but rumor has it that it will be removing the dirt. I'm hoping that that's what it is because I really don't want to say that and then it's not that. That sounds a bit stupid if I do. But anyway, that's what rumor has it, that we're removing dirt from that landslide. You remember that landslide that happened ages ago? If in real life, it was a real life event and they put it in the game. Well, that's what they're doing is they're meant to be opening that area in September, apparently around September. And jeez, these merging lanes are terrible. They are shocking. And when they so it's meant to be cleared around September, so when they do that, apparently SCS will be removing that as well. But the theory is that they're going to be using the new dump bottom loader and to carry the dirt away, which it makes a lot of sense, really, doesn't it? That would you know, be what it is. So I'm hoping that it will be that, because that'll be a lot of fun. Wipers. And really, it's about time that American Truck Simulator got its own event, because it hasn't had one for a while. And we're speeding here. I'll just put that cruise back on. There we go. Don't need any fuel. We got some last time. And good as gold. What else? What else? Let's see. What happened? What happened last week? I told you guys in the last video about the temp guy that we had that was, you know, doing all sorts of stupid things. The CB has been really quiet because I've been doing nights, so what was it? There was an accident that happened here, and I actually drove. I had to drive past it. I didn't intentionally do that. I had to go past in order to get to my destination, so it wasn't an intentional thing. But there was a guy that had had an accident on a motorbike. A car had hit the motorbike, and then the truck was somehow involved, and the truck didn't have any like damage, but where the truck was stopped, it looked like the actual motorbike rider had... Oh, there's a Lamborghini police car. It looked like the guy on the motorbike had been flung in front of the truck, so that was actually a bit messy. They had it, by the time I was there, they had a tarp over the guy, so, they had a tarp out, so I'm assuming that he'd actually died, so that was pretty bad. And they'd sectioned the whole area off as well, so you couldn't quite, you could drive past it, but you couldn't go too close to it. So it's always horrific seeing, you know, accidents on the road when you're driving around. And when you're driving a truck, you tend to see a lot of accidents on the road, and it really is terrible, especially when motorbikes are involved. It's you know, it's never really good. So and one of the things that I've been a bit sort of well, I've seen a lot of is these real small little pocket-sized motorbikes, these little pocket rockets. And they're so small, but yet they've got so much speed. And guys are just smashing up the road with them. And, you know, it'll only take... because it's hard to see. I can't see them properly in the truck when they're coming from behind me. And they just go... you know, and off they go. And you just can't see them. And I'm actually a little bit concerned because these little, such small bikes, you know, they're actually, you stand next to it and it only comes up halfway up your leg. That's how small they are. It's smaller than a scooter. And these guys are, you know, zipping around everywhere with them. So I just really hope that there's not, you know, too many people don't have accidents with them, because that's I don't like accidents at all, because you know the carnage that happens with motorbikes and cars anyway. But yeah, I'm very concerned about those bikes. They look like a pit bike. Have you ever? I don't know. A lot of Aussies would know what I mean by a pit bike. Real small little bike, very small for kids, and adults are using these to get around on the streets. They're fully registered bikes, and they must run on the smell of an oily rag. You fart in the tank and it runs for a week. You know, something like that. But yeah, you don't want to get caught in an accident. Oh, dude! Oh, see that? I got penalised for that. I was in the lane and he merged on top of me. Ah, that's not right. That sucks. Damn AI. Move over, mate. We're coming over. There we go. And gonna jump in this lane. You see that AI just, you know, vroom, out of nowhere, and was just smashed straight in the side of me. And around we go. Turn that indicator off. Oh, stupid me. I had my foot on the brake and I thought I had it on the accelerator, and I pushed it harder and stopped the truck. I'm glad I don't do that in real life. Oh man. There's also, in real life, if you put your foot on the brake, you feel that you're stopping, so you know that you are, you know, inertia's there, and you can feel that you're stopping, so you know that you got your foot on the brake. I don't know. That was a stupid thing. Telepass or whatever it is. This is the one we want. Easy pass. Get through as easy as possible. Oh, jeez, that's close, isn't it? Passing through at 50. It's almost gonna hit. There's our destination, Parmigiana. I'll have a Parma, thanks. I'll have a Parma, thanks, love, and a beer. Is it chicken Parma night? Parma in pajama? Chicken Parmigiana is what that is. That's slang in Australia. You have a palmy. or a parma. That's slang for chicken parmigiana. And it's a very popular dish at a lot of pubs. So chicken parm. They even have a chicken palmy night, where you go there and just have chicken parmigiana on that night. It's a special. You don't have to, but it's on special. Actually, I feel like one now. Now that I've started talking about it, I could go one. I was listening to the radio and they were talking about steaks, and one guy, he was a cook, he said, I'll never order a well done steak. And the reason is that the chef grabs the yuckiest steak, the oldest steak, the most, you know, the most steak that's been there the longest, and he will just chuck it on the fryer and grill the shit out of it, and then he serves it up. And I'm like, well, now that I know that, I'm glad that I do not have well done steaks, because yeah, that would just put me right off. So if you have a well done steak, that's what happens. And he was a chef himself, so gonna spin that round there. And keep an eye on that mirror. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Missed it by miles. Try that again. Oops. Oh man, look at how bad I've missed that. That is horrific. I'm going to see if I can spin that round. Oh, look at this. This is the worst kind of backing up that you can do. This is horrible. Let's try and jackknife that in there. Oh man. No. I stole the truck. See, that is the worst kind of backing up. That's the worst backing up I've ever done in a long, long time. Oh man, if I backed up like that at the dock at work, I would never hear the end of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this properly, I think. That's terrible. Oh man. That is a shocker. That is terrible. Okay. Set her up to go around. There we go. And look at that, going in nicely now. Once you've got yourself all positioned right and set up good, it goes in nicely. See, that's what happened. I just slapped it in there and went, she'll be right, mate. And it didn't work. And I looked like a donkey. But these things happen. There we go. Voila. There we go. That is in. That's probably the best that I'm going to be able to do today. That's all I really want to do. It's in the hole. That's the main thing. Right, let's drop that off. And let's see. Will it give us... Will it work for us? It should do. There's no reason why it shouldn't. There we go. Excellent. That works. Thank you very much. 8 grand. Well, 9 grand there. And some little bit of XP. And yes, that clicked over. So that is number 11. We've got one more to do. One more. It's oh so exciting. And then we get that little bobblehead and you know, some pendants and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that should be really, really good. Can't wait. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Another thing, while I forget, this week is the best of weekly drive. So if you have not voted for your favorite truck that was in this week's weekly drive list, which you would have seen on that video, I suggest you hurry up and get in there and do so, because this is what determines the best truck mod for the end of the year. So make sure you get in there and vote, guys. It's definitely important. If you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!